Alright, hi and welcome to Carbon's Castle Run. This is a very difficult death run. It's not your default death run like everybody's running nowadays. I wanted to make a hard death run. I feel the defaults have been kind of overdone, so here's a hard one for people to run. Let's get going on a tour of it. All the levels are 100% possible. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube at GGCARBON. Use code CARBON in the item shop to show your support. All the money I make off that's going to go into the prize pool for my second death run. The prize pool for this one's going to be 10,000 V-bucks to the fastest time, which I'll have the information on everything in the description, so you know where to submit your times and everything like that, rules and the code for this island. Those are the people who have helped me: Kenji, Takashami, Sopalotus, Blaster 101, and Rainlop. They've tested and retested and tested again to make sure this is all doable. Those are the rules. No baiting traps, of course, except for on level 7, which is a trap course. No using items from one level to skip another. I have all the spawners turned on to reset, but I might have missed one, so no using spawn delay to beat a level. And you're finished at the very end when you completely pull the sword from the stone. But those are the speedrun rules. If you're just doing it for fun, you don't have to go by those, but it makes it a lot funner whenever you actually go by the rules. Time starts when you leave the center of this checkpoint right here. You'll go forward, got your ice slide level, which is fairly simple. You just got to time your jumps. They're not that hard. People have gotten stuck on this one though, so be careful. You'll keep going through some baits, traps. You don't have to bait these, you just slide right through. You just got to time your jumps and launch yourself over. Go ahead and make it down here. And on to level 2. Level 2 is an impulse. Pretty difficult impulse level, especially the last jump. You'll impulse yourself this jump, and then you got to impulse over here to this around the rocks, impulse to this over here, and here's the hard jump, is impulse yourself up through this archway, and then you're on to level 3, which is a bouncer level. You use one impulse to launch yourself to that bouncer. From there, you'll launch yourself through into this one, through this hole, hit the one on the floor, up against the wall, get the speed boost, up to another bouncer, through this hole, and down here. On to level 4, speed run. Just gotta make it through. You got obstacles in the way through the first few jumps. You'll just keep on going, keep on going. Now this took me about 2 weeks to build. It's I wanted to make sure it was right. You got another level 5. You got another impulse level. You'll impulse yourself to this first pedestal, jump, jump. Impulse yourself through the archway, land here, land there, and then this one you got to impulse to the wall and back over here. Fairly difficult jump. Some people have trouble with it. I've made it. It's doable. I've had me and another person make it, so I know it is doable. And then you got it. You're into a speed run track course. This one is timed to where you run. You have to have your speed all the way through the very end. I think the final jump is actually passable without it, but it's better to have it the whole way through. These are some tight corners, I've been told. They are doable. I've done them. Onto a launch pad, through the archway, keep going to the next archway. You'll land and keep on running. Onto a speed boost, launch yourself onto the pedestal down here. Jump over and you're on to level 7, bait traps. This is a fairly long one. And you have some neo jumps with traps, neo jumps with traps, on over to through here, on going. You gotta bait yourself through this, or you're on to level 8. And you just gotta bait yourself up through here, on to the next level. You'll hit the bouncer there, on through to the bouncer at the very end, which will launch you back this way, and you gotta go through here. Launch yourself through, you'll land down there. Jump yourself over to level 9, which for some reason I don't have a number on. You can choose to jump there or jump to this one down here. Either one. Bounce past yourself over, bait the trap, jump down here onto the second part. Launch pad or bouncer. Bounce yourself, get the speed boost, bounce yourself around this, bounce yourself, get the speed boost up to that bouncer, and land down here. Then you gotta bait the traps, and then you're on to level 10. Ice run. Get your ice, speed boost, choose which path you want to take through the obstacles, choose which path you want to take. A few jumps in here, weave in and out of these, hit the bounce pads through here, and you'll run out of ice as you land. If you don't run it fast enough, you won't. Now there's a few of these you gotta kind of hesitate on your how fast you run it, because you'll run with too much ice and it'll actually hinder you. You got some full block jumps, momentum jumps, on to level 11. This is one that it's a very storm speed run. I haven't seen one like this. It is completely doable. The traps will run. I don't know why they're not moving right now for some reason, but typically they're moving back and forth at different speeds. You can make it. You kind of got to time it, weave in and out of them. Just trial and error. On to level 12. Impulse level with ice. Get your ice, slide down, impulse up through the door. On to the next one. Everybody's seen these before. Impulse up through the door. I won't do too much explaining on it. And impulse up through the door to the final level, which is missing a 1 apparently. This is not level 3. I'll fix that. Speed boost yourself up the wall. Get the ice. Slide down. Speed boost up. You gotta hit the speed boost at the right time. Land here. Speed boost. Keep on going. And there's no checkpoint after this, so if you die at the end, you gotta start this all over again. Which is not too difficult, it's just figuring out the timing on it. And final jump. Onto a double jump. There's actually, it didn't load in, there's a pad right in here you can land on and make this final jump. You'll get your impulse, and I won't explain this level, but you have to get yourself up here. There's actually a sword right here that it's not loaded in, but you pull the sword from the stone and you're done. If you beat it, congratulations. I'm glad you beat it. It's a hard death run. I haven't had anyone beat it yet completely through. They usually rage quit it. So good luck. Again, if you want to show your support, subscribe Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, GGCARBON, and use code CARBON in the item shop. Everything I make from the item shop will go into the prize pool for the next death run. I want to be able to get a pretty good prize pool built up, so please, again, use code CARBON in the item shop. Thank you for watching, and good luck.